So it's been pretty calm all day. A little breeze kicks up just in time to fly the flag for the national anthem. That was awesome. So announcing the starters today. For Juan Diego, Soaring Eagles, Kristen Shimkus, number 1. Jordan Jones, number 2. Anna Maria DiGeronimo, number 3. Gabby Berg, number 5. Sierra DeHart, number 6. Emily Pasqua, number 13. Claire Clough, number 18. Colf. Alexa Fries, number 20. Melanie Meekum, number 21. Presley Assacorn, number 22. And Emma Finney, number 39. For the Dixie Flyers, starting double aught, Elizabeth Empey in the goal. Number 2, Cassidy Gray. Number 3, Ellie Roberts. Number 6, Finesse White, and we expect a lot of great things out of her. Finesse. She's got to be good. Number 10, Alexa Bernabe. Number 12, Hadley Gladhill. Number 18, Fabiana Stratton. Number 22, Alexa Estridge. Number 23, Aubrey Chalice. Number 29, Jessica Ogilvy. And number 31, Tanner Gladhill. Dixie Flyers not unfamiliar to this territory. They've had 3 previous state championships under Coach Bert Myers, who's done a great job. Some championships with the boys teams too, but the girls themselves have had 3 previous state championships. The last one was in 2006.
So that puts him there coaching how many years?
A lot.
Yeah. Well, last one was 2006, but has 3.
I think he's been there close to 15.
Wow. He's doing something right.
He's done it. He's done an excellent job down there. Yeah, does a great job with these girls. Played a tough battle yesterday with Park City, and these girls just pretty much had to gut it out.
Yeah.
They were a smaller team. Park City pretty strong, pretty powerful, and the Dixie girls just had to gut it out. Played to that double overtime and then win the shootout 4-1.
And then what happens the next day? Turn around, come play again.
Then you earn yourself a state final. How cool is that? Rio Tinto Stadium. And just an awesome venue here. And, you know, that would be so exciting to play on that grass in a state championship final.
It's what we live for.
These kids have got to be pumped.
Not only the state championship game, but to be able to play where professionals play. It's got to, you know,
think about that.
Brings little jitters, right?
Little.
Hopefully you can get over those real quick.
The grounds of Javi Morales, Kyle Beckerman, Nick Ramondo.
Playing in the same place the pros play.
Hey, don't forget Juan Plata.
Juan Plata, small but powerful. You know, I'm okay with being 5'5", because I'm small and powerful, right?
I think Juan only stands 5'2".
You know, I always tell my wife that. Yes, Lionel Messi, my eyes, greatest player in the world. He's small, he's short, but he's smart. You know? Yeah, he probably weighs, 50, 60 pounds less than me. But there's hope, right? Small, short guy playing soccer. Well, why not?
Don't forget, he's also fast.
Okay, he's got that on me for sure.
I didn't say you were slow.
No, I think you stated the obvious for sure.
No.
You know, but that's the nice thing. I was talking, I play a lot of indoor up here, talking to some of the people, and you understand this, no offense, but, you know, we're not our high school age anymore. We don't have the endurance that we used to have, but we have
speak
the
for
smart.
yourself now.
Okay, see, that's what I'm saying.
Starting to throw
no
it down.
offense. But I will speak for myself. I mean, I'm slower, I'm older, out of shape. We'll go ahead and say that too. But I understand the game. I know when to make that run. Why waste the energy on a run that I don't need to? You know, you still, not always is the ball going to be there when I make that run, but you got to take the chances.
Well, and you've been involved in coaching before, so you understand that knowing the game how important that is. I mean, you can have all the skill in the world, but how do you apply it?
Yep.
That makes a big difference.
Oh, yeah.
You know, you can have somebody that's not as skilled, but understands the game. They become really dangerous.
They do. They absolutely do.
So you gotta know the game, gotta have the desire and intensity, and then add in the skill and
when to apply it.
And you end up with Messi and Cristiano Ronaldo.
And
let's not forget the great Ronaldo.
oh, Ronaldo. I mean, Ronaldinho as well. We're talking about Ronaldo himself.
And new school, Neymar.
Oh, wow.
He will be the next legend.
Oh, yeah.
He'll be up there with Pele and Ronaldo. And
no questions asked. I mean,
so introduction's over. We're just moments away from getting this game rolling.
as a coach, what do you tell your team right now?
Get it done. Play soccer.
This is what we're here for. This is where it pays off.
Just go out and play your game.
Leave it all on the field.
Yep. You don't need to take any energy home.
No.
Only need enough energy at the end of the game to lift that trophy.
Yep. That's all you need. You know, it might be stating the obvious a little bit, but if you think about it and going back to a winning team, losing team, you know, all the teams that come into playoffs, what happens to every team but one? They lose. So there's only one winner if you think about it, you know. Only one person will win their last game.
That's not very politically correct.
That's what I'm saying. The ones that come to the playoffs. You're right. You could win your last game in region and not make playoffs and, yeah, have a winning. Last game be the winning, but I'm talking about playoffs and state championship.
You're talking about the whole tamale.
The whole tamale.
Taking the trophy. So Dixie will defend the north end. Juan Diego will kick off and go south to north.
Once again, beautiful day for a soccer game. Beautiful
area.
area.
You couldn't ask for a better day.
No, not at all.
Shirt sleeve weather, short shirt sleeve weather, that
There
is.
you go.
Sunny.
Little breeze. Nothing wrong with a little breeze.
Breeze.
Don't say the W word.
Now, before this game in the 2A state channel, there was absolutely no wind whatsoever.
At all.
This was a little breeze, nothing that'll affect the game. And
We already have a second whistle.
ref gives the instructions you can't enter the circle till they've kicked it.
But the whistle was blown, but the ball was not touched.
Yep. So Juan Diego with possession, trying to work that near side line. And Dixie starting out with some great intensity. Stolen away there by Tanner Gledhill. Ball will be played out wide and played up front. Ooh, if that ball gets through, there was Aubrey Chalice was waiting for it. Ball played up by Emily Pasqua. It's going to be cleared out by Finesse White.
Perfect through ball. Just late opportunity on making that run. Got to anticipate it.
That's knowing the game, right?
Yep. You might make the run 50 times and it never comes. But that one time it does, there you go.
If you don't make it, you don't get it. Ball sent in and out the end line. So a little Elizabeth Empley will restart for Dixie, the goal kick. Actually, Finesse White's going to take it. Goal kick intercepted by Juan Diego. Working it up the right side, cleared out by Hadley Gledhill. So Juan Diego with the throw in deep in Dixie territory. Score remains 0s, 38th minute, first half. Kind of a dangerous ball letting it play there in the 18. Alexa Estridge double teamed and stripped, fighting to win it back. Ball played out wide. Hadley Gledhill there to usher it out of bounds. Juan Diego with the center. Dixie wins the ball back. Gonna try and mount an attack here. Getting it out. Tried to get it outside to Aubrey Chalice. Couldn't get there. Just a little back and forth in the center of the field. No real action yet in this game. 0-0, 37th minute. Dixie getting it up in the front third now. She was offside, so she just had to.
Smart play, came back.
Yep.
Came back. Knew that she was offsides, didn't take the chance, let another teammate make that run.
But here's the deal. If the girl behind her makes that run, she's going to be free, and they're going to have a one-on-one with the goalie. But she pulled up, too, because she knew it was offsides.
Yep.
I've seen teams use that as an advantage. Yep. So use the offside player as a dummy runner, basically.
Because then the defensive team stops.
Right. So Juan Diego on a quick counter strike here. It's up to Ellie Roberts to defend this ball from Emily Pasqua. The ball into the center and finally cleared out by Hadley Gledhill. Emily Pasqua.
Number 13.
Yeah. Easter. Emily Easter.
Easter.
And the ball knocked out the end lane. Great defense there by Ellie Roberts. But
So
the
was tipped.
ref's going to award Juan Diego a corner, first corner of the game. Ball will be sent in here. Great ball inside. Going to be headed up, but it's headed high. Ooh. And Empey there to pick up the ball. Great kick up front. Ball's going to be out of bounds. Throw in for Juan Diego. Again.
Move it up 10 yards at a time.
Alexa Burnaby knocks it out. Yep. Just keep throwing. Going to be Burnaby going to be called for a foul. Juan Diego with the direct kick. And Kristen Shimkus comes up to take it. Wall set. She wants him back on her yard. Great ball sent in. Cleared out by Ellie Roberts. That'll be Dixie throw in. Aubrey Chalice with the throw in. Chalice centers the ball, cleared out. Little give and go. Good looking ball. Little confusion there in the center. Dixie finally wins it back. Attempts a through ball. Juan Diego with a pretty good offside press. They stay in line pretty well.
They tend to have it, and that's They could live by it or die by it.
So Hadley Gledhill wins that challenge and sends it out.
It's always nice to see some fans out.
What is that? Great through ball. Got a runner. She's going one. Oh, dangerous situation. Great play there by Kristen Shimkus. Shields off. Allows her goalie to come play the ball.
No, they either knew exactly that the goalie was going to come get it, or she yelled for it. We can't hear from up here. But they knew not to touch it.
Yep.
It was smart play. You try to clear that out, have a weird deflection, and you've got Dixie Flyer girls just waiting for that ball.
Yeah, they had a runner there. So ball ushered out by Fabiana Stratton. Juan Diego with the deep throw, throws to the corner, and she knocks it out, so Dixie will get the ball back. Long throw up to Tanner Gledhill. Gledhill with an intense battle there. Juan Diego wins the ball back. They're going to get it outside to Alexa Fries. Fries fighting. And finally won by Ellie Roberts. Jessica Ogilvy with a long ball sent up, but no runner there. Juan Diego will play it back to their goalie.
Smart play.
But she gives it right back to Dixie. And she wanted to play it through, but she was offsides again. So
she was. She looked like she came back for it, but ref
still
got a better view.
Still offsides. Even if you come back to the onside position, if you're first one to receive the ball, you're still going to be called offsides.
Correct.
Alexa Fries with the throw in. Gets it back. Sends a long ball to the center. Jessica Ogilvy there to fight for it. Alexa Burnaby. Now back out to Aubrey Chalice. Chalice dribbling. Stripped of the ball. But Burnaby fighting for it. She's going to let it roll out of bounds, but they're going to give that throw in to Juan Diego. Great move there by Aubrey Chalice. So Juan Diego will center the ball, switch sides. Long ball through. Jordan Jones on the run, but Gledhill there to usher it out of bounds with authority.
Got a leg up on her. She knew she had to get there before her.
Gledhill's tough presence out there. Burnaby with the header. Little physical play. And again, Gledhill sends it out of bounds. Got two Gledhills on there on the turf right now, Hadley and Tanner. So Alexa Fries with the ball sends it up but intercepted by Dixie. Ellie Roberts will throw in for Dixie. 29th minute, still 0-0. Dixie Flyers and Juan Diego Soaring Eagles. So Fries to throw in for the Eagles. Finesse White will get that easy interception out to Ellie Roberts. Intercepted by DiGeronimo. Ellie Roberts sends a long ball headed out by Kristen Shimkus. Just a little back and forth possession. No real threats yet in this game as the score remains at zeros. Both these teams working hard to get here. Sierra DeHart sends the ball long, but that's going to be kicked away by Alexa Burnaby. And Dixie with a chance to make a run here as Aubrey Chalice is going to take it up the right side, try and beat Fries up the right side. Getting a double team now. She drops it back. Ball finally put through and will be cleared out by Juan Diego.
But was deflected off of Dixie's foot, so Juan Diego's awarded the throw.
So off the foot of Estridge. And Juan Diego clears long. Header by Roberts. Burnaby trying to get a forearm shove, and they do call it. Ref was going to let him play advantage, but no advantage developed, so they're going to give the kick to Dixie. We like to see them play advantage when they can.
Oh, absolutely.
It's one of the things that can create a lot of tempers in soccer, though, if people don't understand.
Yes. I took the words right out of my mouth.
Ogilvy fighting for the ball, finally gets it up. And Aubrey Chalice going to make a run, guarded closely by Claire Clough. And
you know, back to the frustration
give up
on
a corner.
advantage. You know, as fans, players, parents, family, you know, they want the call. As coaches, you definitely want that advantage because that opportunity. But then it's a little frustration when they call it and bring it back when you feel like there was an advantage. So I guess it's both ways.
Well, that's the thing, is it's the most subjective game in all of sports.
Yeah.
And it just depends on the ref's interpretation, and they're given wide latitude. As the ball comes in for Dixie, going to be headed out, and Juan Diego will have a goal kick. But there's such a wide latitude of interpretation allowed by the refs that, you know, you get one ref calls it pretty tight, one ref calls it not so tight, and, you know, it's the game that offers the most opportunity for temper flares of any and of all sports.
Yeah. You know, and that's, you come and you find out what the refs like, what they dislike, and you do have to adjust accordingly.
Well, that's just it. You have to figure it out each game. And if you have a ref in several different games, then you kind of know. But the players, first few minutes, have to figure out what's going to be allowed. So again, both teams changing turns of the possession there at midfield. And Dixie finally wins the throw. Roberts will throw it in for Dixie. 24th minute. Still zeros for these two teams. Nobody with a real threatening attack yet. Ogilvy's going to try and send it long. Sends it right back to Juan Diego, but she makes up for it. It's a great hustle to win that ball back. And you like to see that intensity make up for your mistakes.
Oh, absolutely.
Long ball sent wide. If that gets through to Chalice, there could be a goal-scoring opportunity, but wisely intercepted and sent out by Juan Diego.
Ref being a part of the field. Any ball that hits him deflected, you just play on.
Just
Fans
like
don't
hitting the
like
grass.
It is.
So, yep.
But he's just part of the field. You just play on. The reason I bring that up is because that ball did hit the ref, and a couple of the fans did not like that.
Well, sometimes you wonder if the players aren't intentionally trying to hit the ref. Not that I've seen that before.
No.
So Dixie again with the ball. Non-threatening attack. Juan Diego will send it out of bounds. Dixie with the throw back in. And if they fumble the ball there, could be dangerous. Chalice with the ball, can't get a shot off, and Juan Diego clears. They're going to try and mount a quick counterattack, but Ogilvy and Fabiana Stratton there to disrupt things. And Gledhill's going to send that ball out of bounds in the final third. So we're going to have a few stubs here. Starley Woodbury will come in for Dixie. And Carly Paul for Juan Diego. Gledhill tough on that left defense. And Dixie will let it go out. Impey will restart with a goal kick.
Or finesse.
Oh, finesse is going to take it. There you go. This ought to be a good one.
Finessely done.
So Chalice gets it, plays back to Roberts. Roberts going to send it long to Woodbury, who's shielding off, trying to gain possession, drop it back, and good through ball. Going to have a run there as Cassidy Gray tries to chase it down, but not before it's sent out of bounds.
You know, there was a total of
by
3 touches
Finney.
on that.
3 touches?
3 touches. You've got to be impressed with that. There was no traps, touch. It's boom, boom, boom.
Yeah, they don't take time on their feet. They good at touching it away and moving that ball pretty quick. A long shot. Great shot, but played away. So Dixie with a little intensity here. Again, just a lot of back and forth in the center of the field. And Alexa Estridge finally gets a ball off to Cassidy Gray, who's going to play it back to Gledhill. She sends it back in and headed out by Juan Diego. And there with a long ball, Jessica Ogilvy. Easily taken by Juan Diego's goalie. Misplayed there by Juan Diego. Ellie Roberts will send it out of bounds. Quick throw. Juan Diego gets it in. Finesse sends it out. And Dixie again with a chance for a counterattack. Looking for Woodbury to make a run. Great ball through, but Cameron Gray off her line to clear that out. Or not Cameron Gray, sorry. That was Melanie Meekum.
You know, as a midfielder playing, to have a goalkeeper come out that far, she was completely out of the 18. To win that ball anywhere within the half, just put it on target. Put it on target. You know, that goalie's got to make sure that she clears it well, which she did. Cleared it to the defense.
Well, there's a lot she can intercept clear out there, but if somebody does happen to get a foot on it,
yeah,
it's going to cost her.
Yep.
So aggressive play from the goalie can be very beneficial, but it can also end up biting you.
Yeah, she was very comfortable with it. That's why she came out to clear it, though.
Mm-hmm.
So I have to give that to her for
You
sure.
can tell she's played a lot of soccer.
Yes. Yes.
So Dixie wins a corner kick. Ball sent in harmlessly and cleared out by Juan Diego, but rebounded, and they're going to be offside, so there's nothing they can do. Juan Diego very good at getting that defensive line up,
yeah,
and getting out of there.
it's all about knowing the time that you have to do it, because you have to do it as a team.
Well, and they all go right together, and they go quick.
Yep.
So they're trained very well in offside pressing. Ellie Roberts with the steal, up to Chalice. Dixie will win a throw in. Ball up to Burnaby, sent through, but Woodbury's not going to be able to get there as Meekum picks it up quickly.
Linesman did have his flag up for the offsides call, but no reason to call it for it. The goalkeeper had possession of that.
No, it's proper ruling. If the ball goes through to the goalkeeper, you don't call the offsides, so.
Goes back to the advantage play.
Yep. So both teams still just exchanging possession center field. Gladhill's going to let Ogilvie get to that one. And they'll set up for the throw in. We're going to have a short stop for a sub as Sierra DeHart comes back in for Juan Diego. Ball skips through. Ogilvie sends it out. And just a fight for possession in the center until Ogilvie sends it out again. Juan Diego with the ball in the corner, and Gladhill says, get out.
No. No.
Long throw in. Burnaby's going to clear that. And Dixie will attempt to mount another attack. They do get it through to midfield. Woodbury waiting for a pass. Doesn't get it. She has to hold because she needs to stay on side. Missed opportunity there. She sends that ball through quick. Well, Woodbury is ready to go.
And you have to. You got to get off your foot quick.
And Roberts sends it out the near side here.
You got to prevent that offsides. And then it kills the play if you don't give it off.
Finesse with the challenge. Sends it out.
You know, Dixie turned around to make a quick counter attack, and it was 2-on-9. You know, she had the ball, she had the one defender, but if you noticed, all of Juan Diego's team came back to help on defense, where you only had 2 Dixie Flyers attacking.
So Alexis Windward in. She replaces Alexa Estridge. Alexis replacing Alexa.
Say that 10 times fast.
Think you know. Roberts with the steal. And Chalice rebounds back to Roberts. She sends it up. Woodbury is going to come and just take it away. Oh, and there's a violent challenge. Woodbury, very intense, but just catches up too quick. So Kristen Shimkus to take the kick for Juan Diego. 0-0, 14th minute in this first half. Still waiting for some exciting scoring action between either team. Been pretty much a defensive battle so far. Old Finesse White takes an elbow to the face. No call. And Chalice tries to get it, but it skips past her. Roberts there to intercept again. Sends the ball up. Alexis fighting for it. And Alexa Fries for Juan Diego steps through and takes it away. Sent out of the defensive area by Ogilvie, and Woodbury possibly with a run there, but well played by Wandego defense. As Kristen Shimkus shields her off. 13 minutes left, still zeros, Wandego, Dixie. Oh, finesse White, and there was nothing finesseful about that. That was just sheer power. Tactical foul, you're going down.
Basically, she said, get off the tracks when the train's coming through.
Toot toot.
You know, prevents an attack, though.
Shimkus takes the kick, long ball, great placement, got a runner, it could be dangerous. Ooh, Empey comes in and scoops it up. And you got to give credit to Gledhill also, as she stuck with that runner. That's something we saw in the earlier game, where they let the runners go through thinking that goalie was going to get it, and they left him unmarked. That time, if Gledhill hadn't have stuck with her, she'd have had a goal-scoring opportunity. So Dixie will get the throw in here. 12 minutes to go in the first half. Still no score. Ball played wide. Dixie with great intensity. Aubrey Chalice with the steal, sends it up quickly. We got a runner. Doesn't hit Woodbury again. She could have sent it up to her. Woodbury had to stop again to avoid being offsides. So another missed opportunity.
You got to give it up quick. You have to.
Well, that's what wins in soccer is quick counter.
And don't second judge yourself. Just go and send it up.
So Meekum with the kick for Juan Diego. Skips through to everybody. Burnaby finally takes it. She's going to play it forward to Woodbury, but intercepted by
That's
Juan
okay.
Diego.
At least she went for it.
So offside's called. With this defense of Juan Diego, you're going to have your timing just perfect.
Oh, yeah.
Because they're holding that line just perfectly together.
And maybe that's why she's hesitant to push that ball through. But you still have to. You have to take the chances, take the opportunity.
Yeah, you got to do it.
Create something from it.
So we're going to have another sub as Alexa Estridge comes back in for Stratton. Ogilvie tries to get a long clear, doesn't get a full foot on it. And Juan Diego's going to mount an attack on this near side. Ushered out of bounds by Roberts. Little give and go there by Juan Diego, disrupted by Chalice. And Roberts wins that throw in, sends it forward. Bernabe couldn't hang on to it. It's coming out wide to Whittington. Sent across, and Gledhill will defend that and send it up. Juan Diego sends it back in, but easily won by Dixie. And up to Chalice. Woodbury looking again for another ball. Gets a deflection off of that. She may have a chance. Great defense.
Very, very calm.
Yep. Calm, comfortable, confident. So, Vanessa Nelly playing keep away down there. Ogilvie with the steal, but they're going to give the foul as Bernabe takes her down. Bernabe. Chimkus for Juan Diego. Still zeros, 8 minutes to go in the first half. Great kick straight to the goal, high floater, but Empey with an easy save.
Good kick, just a little bit too far.
So Dixie sending it through to the center, cleared out by Juan Diego. Right now, intensity in this match goes to Dixie, I would think.
Oh, yeah.
Roberts, the great win there, sends through. Woodbury's offsides, but, oh, touch too far. Oh, Elizabeth Durant had the opportunity, just touched too far. She could have dropped that at her feet. She'd been going to the goal.
Just a little bit too far of a touch.
She came from the far side, great run, timed it perfectly. So she was on. Woodbury stopped because she was off, but just touched it a little too far when it came down to her.
You know, back to the intensity thing, what I've noticed quite a bit, correct me if I'm wrong, Dixie is definitely the first to the ball. Every time there's an opportunity, they are the first ones there.
So far, that's what I've seen in most cases. They've been more intense about getting there. So we'll have another sub as Tiffany Cottom comes on for Chalice. Ball headed out, so Dixie will get it again for the throw. A long ball sent by Alexa Estridge, but again, Meekum out, way out of her box to clear that. She's not going to let anything get close to her.
She doesn't want to.
Nope. Ball sent wide by Juan Diego. It's going to be too long. Dixie will get a throw in.
Put a foot on that. Touch it to yourself. Create something.
Ball played back to Finesse White. She's going to get it to Cottom. Oh, that was a great move by
It was an amazing move.
Estridge with a great move. Swinging around to herself. Woodbury shielding for that ball, getting a lot of physical contact, and a foul will be called by the side judge.
They know she's a threat. They've got to slow her down. They've got to stop her.
Yeah. They can't afford to let her beat that
No.
defensive press. She'll be gone. And she will never be heard from again. So Roberts going to take the kick for Dixie. Long ball sent top of the 18, headed out by Juan Diego. Oh, Bernabe with the great kick back. Gotta love her intensity. Ball sent through by Roberts, but too long, and Meekum will come out to the top of her box to get that. Just a little back and forth ping pong. Down to the 4th minute. First half, still zeros. As Cottom plays the ball back to Roberts, who sends it long for Woodbury. It skips through. Woodbury's not going to get there in time. Wasn't expecting that to skip through.
No. And that's why you got to make that run.
Finesse White comes through with the header. Still just exchanging possessions at midfield. Finesse White finally dribbles it out to Cottom on the right side. Cottom gets a baby pass, and Finesse Doesn't get all the way to White, and Ogilvy will send it out. In for Juan Diego, Emily Pasqua. So Dixie will win the throw in now. 3 minutes left, 0-0. Roberts throw, intercepted by Fries, headed straight up and off of Woodbury. Ball sent back, almost stolen by Woodbury. There's Bernabe to intercept it, out to Cottam, tries to get it back to Bernabe, but knocked away by Fries, and then knocked out for a Dixie throw-in. Ball sent long by Fries. Finesse White heads it out, gets it to Estridge. Estridge attempts to pass into the center, but that's intercepted. And Juan Diego mounting an attack with the long ball outside, but she's offsides as Emily Pasqua had thoughts of a run to the goal. Just on the run a little too soon.
Gotta watch that line. Gotta watch it.
And it steps up quickly.
It moves on you.
White with the kick. Sent back. And White will send it back. Kick, 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 kick.
Kick.
Roll.
Roll.
Gledhill throws into Bernabe. Back to Gledhill. Send up, and Woodbury could have a serious chance this time. Serious opportunity. Woodbury's going to get a shot off. Ooh, great save by Meekum. And a dangerous defense. As if she misses that, takes her out, it's going to be a PK.
She was trying to do everything to prevent her from scoring without giving that PK.
And very dangerous, but she got it done and got just enough to slow her down.
Opportunity.
Shot there by Emily Pasqua. Easily collected by Empey. Both teams trading shots on goal.
Gentleman comes out, lets us know that there's concessions available. Closing shortly after halftime. They were about as confused as we were.
So 10 seconds left. Looks like this will end 0-0 at the half. Dixie maybe with one more opportunity, but Woodbury gonna let it go, and we'll go into the locker rooms. Knotted up at 0, Dixie and Juan Diego. So very defensive first half so far, Okie.
Very, very. Just a couple different opportunities on the for goal shots. Not very much, just some solid defense for sure.
Great defensive line by both teams. Doing a great job of getting up, pressing up quickly, and making sure that the forwards don't get hanging, don't get a good run. We'll have a presentation of the Academic All-State at halftime. Not really any, just a couple of shots, but I think the most threatening one was Woodbury's shot on Juan Diego.
This last one right here?
Down here.
Yeah. The one where she broke away was
shoulder
to shoulder with the defender, and I guess not really broke away then.
Gutsy
right?
defender.
Yeah.
You know, you could tell in her play earlier, we talked about how comfortable and confident she was. Did a great job back there, and she she had the confidence to go strong on Woodbury.
Give her a little bump.
Bought her up pretty heavily, but not commit a foul and give the PK.
Yep. Goalie was played in a perfect position as well. I mean, she knew that the opportunity was coming. She didn't come out, which, on that situation, you don't want to entirely come out, leave the goal wide open, but enough to make the save. It's always nice to see girls that participate in the state championship games out there receiving academic awards as well.
Yeah, it is. And you got 2 from the Dixie team out there. This is really quite an accomplishment. Athletics takes so much time.
Oh.
With practice and games and travel, and you just got to give these girls a big hand that they can maintain that good of a GPA while playing sports.
Oh, yeah. I mean, even as being a coach and helping you out as well, school is definitely first and foremost. That academic, getting those grades, I definitely would rather have that.
Well, that's where it's at. That's the reason behind sports, is to motivate you
to get good grades.
To get good grades.
It is always a bummer to let someone off the team or to cut someone from the team because of the grades, but that's where it shows that, grades are just as important, if not, grades are more important than, at this age and level. Far more important to receive good grades.
Well, more likely to get an academic scholarship than a soccer scholarship, most likely.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, of course, you would love to have the soccer scholarship, but, very, very few receive it. You're, like you said, you're more likely to receive an academic scholarship than you would an athletic. I mean, how many times do you see those NCAA commercials? A big percentage of those those players that go to college, they go to school for a sport and graduate in something else. Very few go on to be professional.
Well, it gets more and more competitive each step up you go.
Whole nother game.
So from high school to college to pro gets pretty tough.
Oh, yeah.
So if you're just joining us, it's halftime. Dixie Juan Diego 3A state finals soccer. 0-0. I'm Dave Howard. Alongside me, Tyler Okeson. Appreciate you coming along and helping out with this.
Traveled so far for this.
All 35 miles of it.
Like I mentioned, though, living this close, need to come out here a lot more. Have a professional soccer team, like you mentioned, 30 minutes away.
It's a great atmosphere with coming to the Real games, and they call it the riot and have the chant.
Yep.
Fans are as into it as the players are. They got a great fan base here.
They do. It's not a place that you can really go without seeing someone wearing Real Salt Lake, shirt, scarf, pants, something somewhere. Lot more. Weirdly enough, I see a lot more Real apparel than I do Utah Jazz. Living up here, soccer's getting bigger and bigger.
Well, Real 2009 MLS Cup champs. They'll have another run this year. We're going to take a short break, and we'll be right back for the start of the second half.
So are you more of a fan of Tucanos over Rodizio, or you like it more? Yeah. Okay. Well, because
This one's okay if all smart.
well, there's another. Because there's another place. It's further up north, but I was just learning. You know, everyone talks to you always. It's perfectly fine, you know. But there's this. They call it like a Brazilian steakhouse or something. I haven't tried it yet. But that's way up there. So I'm sitting there playing Angela, and I'm rapping a little bit. And all of a sudden I looked over and there's a sister missionary sitting on the stand at the indoor game. And she's by herself. Got a big kid. But, okay, her companion's playing, but who is she? I guess she could play and... Really? Yeah. Yeah. I was like, wow, yeah. Yes, I mean, I could play soccer in Israel. I'm going to play like on a sanctioned team. I mean, if they would have had indoor leagues, I bet I could have played. But, yeah, but still, it was on B-Day, it was after 6. I wasn't going to say anything. I mean, I can't. I didn't follow all the rules. Actually, shortly after I left NBC, they pulled basketball. They had already pulled soccer for playing in Brazil. And then they pulled basketball after. They just put up. Some kid blew out his knee. And said, nope. It was funny. So the second P day, we really didn't know what to do, so we went down to the basketball court. And basically the first two made it, and then they picked their teams. I was the last one picked that day. Let's just say from then on out, I was the first one picked. We played 11 out of 10 points. We won 11-1. It was pretty awesome. Another good song before the high school soccer game.
All right, soccer fans, welcome back to 3A State Championship Finals, girls soccer. Dave Howard alongside Tyler Okeson. And this is the half that counts.
The what?
You got to outplay your opponent in this half.
You have to.
This is where a full 80 minutes comes into play.
You don't want to take that opportunity to go into overtime, have a golden goal opportunity. You want to play solid all the way through, win the game in regulation time.
You'd like to do that, although if you do go to overtime, you'd like to win it in PKs, as Dixie did yesterday, 4-1.
So not only did they play a full 80 minutes yesterday, they played 2 overtimes and went into PKs, and then turn around and come play another full 80 minutes at least.
At least. So 100 minutes yesterday. Going to get at least 80 today. Dixie with the kickoff. Estridge sends it out. Cassidy Gray tripped up there. And Juan Diego with the steal, going to mount an attack, but Gledhill saying no, and Ogilvie sends it long. And we saw a lot of back and forth possession at midfield there in the first half. Both defenses very tough. Ball sent in. Intended for Jordan Jones, but Gledhill's going to shield it off and let it roll out of bounds. Wise play. And Finesse White will take the goal kick for the restart. Ball quickly intercepted by Juan Diego. A little confusion about where it was landing. Juan Diego was shot off, and Empey with an epic save.
She saw it. She saw a wide open goal, far side. Put it down. I mean, the shot was on target.
Oh, it was going, and it was going far post. Great shot. And Empey with a great dive. And saves Dixie. Just going to play it back to Meekum. Meekum's just going to send it on. Got another long ball, and Pasqua is going to run it down. Finesse White there to dispossess her. Again, another great defensive play by Dixie. Chalice applies some pressure. Ball does get up to Jordan Jones. She sends it the corner. And Gledhill will knock it off. Dixie will get the throw. Shimkus controlling the ball there, but then kicks it out of bounds. They're going to give Gledhill another 15 yards where the ball went out. Long throw by Gledhill. Great throw. Dixie doing a great job staying first to the ball. But there again is Juan Diego's offside press, left all 3 of them offsides, and they had to hold up. Meekum with the kick. Long bounce. Bernabe heads it. Ogilvie knocked down there. She's going to be, I don't know. It's close. Do you think she was offsides? 5 yards, 6 yards.
It's hard to see from this view, but I think the ref definitely could see that she was definitely about 5-6 yards off.
All right.
He's got a slightly
Close
better
call.
view than us.
We won't argue with him on that one.
As a ref, I'd rather have those offside calls than something close.
Long shot.
Oh.
Fumbled by Empey, and Juan Diego will get a corner. She's fortunate she wasn't in front of the goal.
Yeah.
If that had been on target, that would have been a goal scored.
Let it go right through her arms.
Yeah, just had a little spin on it, and it just.
And as she tried to, get control of it, bounced it out of bounds. Now Juan Diego's awarded with a corner kick.
So in for Juan Diego, Sydney Barnes, where he plays Jordan Jones. And Shimkus takes the corner. Low corner, cleared out by Dixie. Back to Shimkus. Takes a long shot, it's wide right. Good look, just didn't get it around all the way.
Nope. Looked like she was going for a shot. That time, though, the goalie did know where she was. She had a hand on the post. She knew that it was out of bounds. But still don't want to take chances.
Can't take too many chances. So Chalice sends the ball through. Estridge on the run. Going to try and touch it off. Gets a shot off. No, cross. And a shot off the. Oh. Durant with a left-footed shot off the woodwork.
Even left us speechless up here.
Yeah. Secondary header by Cassidy Gray goes over the woodwork. Dixie with two great opportunities right there.
That was a
Durant
blatant shove.
Yeah, just thrown to the ground. Gledhill fighting, gets it outside. Durant's going to take it up the line. She's looking for a cross. Oh, perfect cross inside. No center runner. Cleared out by Juan Diego. Dixie again winning the battle of intensity right here.
There's only, 3-4 refs. You have the one here for the subs. That was completely to his back. He couldn't see it. We could see it from here, but.
I don't think the center ref was too far off from that. And Gledhill tries to hit it off out of bounds and knocks it off Juan Diego, so they get the throw in. Gledhill with a long throw. She's able to throw that really far. And heavy body up, getting a little physical, so the ref decides to get the game under control.
Shows that he's in charge. Lets everyone know.
Hold it, I'm in charge. So Gledhill will take the kick for Dixie. Takes it left foot, long, headed out by Juan Diego. Bernabe's going to fight for that, apply some pressure, and dispossesses her, but then knocks it out of bounds. Again, great hustle by Dixie. Ball sent to the center, intercepted by Juan Diego. And Robert sends another long ball over the top of the defense. Got another runner. As Estridge wanted that one, couldn't quite get to it. Cassidy Gray with the throw in. Roberts comes up, sends it over the top, but Estridge is offsides.
At least thought she was, so she stopped.
Thought she was, but the ref was following Meekum, going down with the play.
Play to the whistle, right?
That's right. That's why you play to the whistle.
They'll let you know when to stop.
So ball one there by Fabiana Stratton.
Nothing intentional there.
Nothing intentional, just two girls getting tangled. Juan Diego with the deep throw, headed out by Gledhill. Still no score. Juan Diego and Dixie, 31st minute in these 3A state finals. Ball sent in. Bernabe sends it out. Cassidy Gray's going to get a foot on it. And Aubrey Chalice gets thrown to the turf. No call. Defense a little slow getting on there. Oh, crowd wants a PK. Ref's going to say goal kick. Looked a little dangerous.
Just nice little friendly, physical soccer game.
This time Gledhill takes the goal kick. Sent on by Chalice. Sent back in by Clough. Another goal.
Oh, go ahead.
Just going to say another goal kick for Dixie. Finesse White will take it.
Goes off what I was going to say. Juan Diego coming up with numerous opportunities. They're going to create something from it.
Eventually, you keep applying the pressure. White with the kick. Chalice sends it on. Estridge making a run for it. And it'll be sent out of bounds by Clough. Cassidy Gray making a run, wins the ball, going to drop it back to Estridge. Yeah. She gets beat to the ball, and it's out of bounds again. Cassidy Gray will throw it in to Roberts. The centered the ball perfectly. Look at this.
Offsides.
They're going to call her offsides. That was close.
That hurts.
Durant
that hurts.
right there. And couldn't have been too far ahead of the defense. It was close.
Yes. Comes back to that offsides trap. They've got it timed perfect. They know what they're doing.
Well, they're in line just perfectly. They know where the player is. Durant was as close as you could be.
You know, the thing that could have hurt them, though, they make that step and don't get back on defense. Leave someone wide open.
Especially in the center like that. Gledhill with another long throw. Intercepted by Juan Diego. Pass up to Jordan Jones, but there's Gledhill again. Iron Curtain defense.
And again.
That's Hadley Gledhill.
Living it all on the field. Pushing the back.
Going to call a push in the back and give Juan Diego a free kick in the final third of Dixie's defensive half. She's going to make a one-player wall. Coach calls it out. The rest are going to go mark up players. As the ball sent in by Shimkus. Great ball in. And Ampey off the line to punch it away, and she is totally taken down. Should be a card dealt out here, I would assume.
And it is.
And it's a yellow. As she played no ball. She went straight for the goalie and just laid her out.
Perfect call. I mean, that is the rule. You've got to be able to protect that vulnerable goalie. She's going up for the ball.
Especially when she's stretched out to punch it like that, and she just went right for the midsection.
Yep. You know, had she gotten connection on the ball, it'd be something different.
Well, had she played for the ball, it'd be something different, but
yeah,
she was totally going for the goalie. Well-deserved booking there. And Burnaby sends it long for Estridge. Can't get it. Gledhill there to send it up. Durant applying some pressure. Great throw by Gledhill again, long throw. Ball, long shot, wide left.
Just a bit outside.
Just outside the woodwork. If you had to pick a player that was making a bid for the game, who would your pick be? Dixie and Juan Diego. Pick one for each.
Give me a couple seconds to think about that. Let's go ahead.
Long ball, Juan Diego. She's off. Again by 5 or so yards.
I don't have the paper in front of me, but 13 for Juan Diego on that far side from us.
Emily Easter.
Emily Easter.
Pasqua.
She is becoming a game creator. She's taking opportunities to, put the ball through.
Definitely had some great touches. Great through ball by Estridge. A nice shot, and it's in!
Oh.
Left-footed shot by Elizabeth Durant puts Dixie up 1-0 over Juan Diego in the 26th minute. Great assist by Estridge, and she gets it out wide. Tell me about that one, Oki. Side net.
It was perfect opportunity, left foot and everything.
Left foot.
That's the nice thing about having your left mids, left forwards, is that they have a left foot. I mean, and that's why they're played there, and that's what she did. She took the shot with the left foot, far post, side net.
Left foot, far post, curving away from the goalie, side net. Doesn't get any better than that.
No, it does not. No, it does not. And that just creates your intensity level even higher. Like I mentioned before.
Next 2 minutes.
Next 2 minutes are crucial. Both teams. Both teams.
Yep. Estridge with some great work out there. And a great through ball to Durant, who finishes it off. And Estridge has put a lot of pressure, done a lot of great things up front there. As Durant sends the ball to herself, then drops it off to Estridge. Played back to the goalie. Oh, Durant almost had a second one.
Wide open net.
Oh,
no.
Just couldn't get it far enough. Chalice tried, but Meekum got back. If she could have got a little higher over the top of Meekum, she had another goal.
All right. She saw the wide open net, got excited, as any midfield forward would.
Great ball in by Juan Diego, but Ogilvy for Dixie heads it away very safely. And they'll move their defensive line up, get Juan Diego out of the defensive area. And there again is Estridge applying the pressure. And Gledhill heads it down to Durant, who's taken down and dispossessed. Oh, and they're going to call Dixie for a foul. I thought she tripped over the ball myself.
She did roll over the ball, but what the ref was calling is the arm that came up is what I saw. I didn't see the arm come up, but that's what the ref had called. But you could see that she did step.
Anna Iwanik.
This is going to be a deadly ball right here. She can put it in there.
She'll put it right at the top of the 6. In
And
fact, she'll take it all the way to the goalie, make it easy for Impey to save that.
And she says, thank you.
Yep. .9% of the time, if you kick it straight to the goalie,
They'll catch it every time.
you would expect.
You would think.
Roberts, the ball up, stolen away by Juan Diego. Roberts, this interferes again, sends it up. Exchange of possessions in the mid. Bernabe sends a long ball. Going to see if Cassidy Gray can get there. Oh, dangerous play. She tries to kick it away and ends up tripping and totally taking out Claire Clough. So Dixie benefits from the elbow this time. A lot of physical play out there. The refs keeping it under control. 1-0, 23rd minute. If you missed it, Dixie over Juan Diego with a great play from Estridge assisting Durant on that score. Jordan Jones dispossessed by Gledhill.
For a ball to the center.
And Gledhill gives a great ball to the center. Stratton going to take a long shot. Easily fielded by Meekum. And, you know, before Estridge got that assist, I was going to say that if you were picking a player of the game or a woman of the match or whatever, I think Gledhill deserves a bidding.
Oh, absolutely.
She's played an outstanding game on this outside.
Absolutely.
So Durant, who scored for Dixie, is going to get a break. And in comes Kesley Reed. to spell her off. And Durant getting all kinds of hugs from her teammates on the bench. Well-deserved hugs.
Wonder why.
As she's given them the advantage, a 1-0 advantage. 22 minutes left in the second half.
Still plenty of time.
Oh, tons of time. You got to play the whole 80, especially with Juan Diego threatening like this. Dixie's defense clears it out. Jordan Jones will catch up to it. Drop it back. Sent back in. Long ball. You got to get that outside runner. She's free. Going to take a shot. Could
post.
Be dangerous. Oh, Ogilvie with a great save. My goodness.
Wow. Wow. Nothing makes a goalie happier than that defender to not allow the ball to get to them.
We call that the GBF.
Goalie's best friend.
There you go. And that time it was Ogilvie, as that ball was going far post, and she cleared it away. Ball out to Reed. Back to Ogilvie. She sends it up, intercepted by Juan Diego. And again, exchanging possessions. The center of the field. Going to be another long through ball, and Esther's going to run for it. Goalie out. She gets a touch on it. She could have a chance. But Meekum gets there first and clears it out. Potentially dangerous situation right there.
She had the foot up on the defenders.
So Aubrey Chalice with the steal there sends it through. And Meekum will come clear out of the box to clear it.
Again, leaving that goal wide open.
Somebody beats her getting the foot on it. Couldn't get it. Ref decides to calm everybody down. Going to give Dixie a free kick. And next stoppage of play, we're going to see, or not next stoppage of play, but next stoppage of play with Dixie possession, we're going to see Woodbury come in. So down to the 19th minute, Dixie still up 1-0 over Juan Diego. And Shimkus with the little takedown. Steals the ball. Fabiana Stratton's not going to let her get away with it. She's going to back up her friend.
Fans wanted it. They got it, but it was obvious a call.
It's a good call. Good foul by Stratton. Very tactical. And ball hit off.
Oh, no.
It's going to go out of bounds because it's hit hard right. And
hurts a little bit.
Well, she wasn't ready for it.
No, she wasn't.
She was watching thinking if she was going to send it up front and towards the goal. Didn't realize it till it scooted past her. So with that possession, Woodbury in now, and she's going to apply some pressure for Dixie.
You know, and I feel like the coach was saving her for the last little bit. We got a little over 18 minutes left in the game. Bring her in, let her play the full 18 minutes. May put another goal on the board.
Good strategy. Get some fresh legs in there. Pasqua going to fight Roberts for the ball. Pasqua wins it. Off to teammate Reed.
Little 1-2 action there, but
Berg.
slightly too far ahead of her.
So Bernabe throw to Chalice. Cassidy Gray will send it on long, and Woodbury will make a run.
Applies some pressure.
Get some pressure on, but
forces to put it out for a throw-in.
Wisely played out of bounds by Clough. Stratton dispossessed by Shimkus. Ball's out of bounds. Dixie throw. Chalice touches the ball forward to herself, just too far. We'll restart with a goal kick.
Corner kick is given.
Corner kick.
Maybe she did not give the touch to herself.
Looked like she touched it forward to herself, but
I thought so as well. Maybe it was
nonetheless, Dixie gets another corner.
Maybe it was old coach's trick where he yelled out corner, and that's the first thing he heard, so he warded it.
Who would do that?
I've done that before. That was because of my older brother. He did that to us one time when he came down and played us.
Roberts takes short kicker to Stratton. Back to Roberts. Sends it behind the goal into the chairs.
About third row up.
Third row up.
Good seat to sit on to watch an RSL game for sure.
There's not a bad seat in this place.
There's not a bad seat.
Meekum kicks straight to Reed, who heads it over to Gray. Chalice with the ball, trying to get it to Woodbury. Fry is going to fight her off. And Fries with a great defensive move. Alexa Fries. Long shot by Bernabe. Non-threatening. Fielded by Meekum. Gladhill's going to make a great step forward.
You know, there's nothing wrong with those long shots. They've been seeing that the goalie's been coming out. Why not take
Especially
an
with the
opportunity?
goalie out.
Yeah.
Ogilvy hits Gladhill right in the back. There's some kickball going on now. Ball sent forward to Jordan Jones. She's going to make a run on it, looking for somebody to cross to. Gets it in. That's, dangerous ball. Empey leaves her line just in time.
It was well placed.
She had a center runner and a backside runner. She doesn't step up and get that. There's going to be a ball placed on frame. And that ball will be played out of bounds. Dixie throw.
An illegal throw.
Illegal throw. Don't see that often.
Not very much.
Not at this level.
Out of all the professional games, I actually started it only once.
And nice long ball. Woodbury making a run for it. She's going to beat her to it. Touches it forward to herself. Dribbles into the box and is taken down. No call. Corner given to Dixie.
Dangerous idea to take a slide into there. Inside the 18.
Slide from behind inside the 18. You might get a PK and a red card.
Playing with fire, you're going to get burned.
But no call there. Fortunate for Juan Diego.
Apparently she felt like she had the advantage there. She went ahead and took the opportunity and prevented a goal.
Very, very dangerous play. Ball played in. Bernabe gets to it, but no chance of getting a good shot. Yeah, definitely could have had either or both. Red card, PK, and no call. So it's a gutsy move. Risk versus reward, right?
Yep. And this time she was rewarded for her risk.
So Finesse White able to intercept that, but Stratton dispossessed, and she's going to take her down from behind. She's going to give her a direct kick. Just 30 yards from the goal. This could be a dangerous play right here.
You know she can place it on target. You know she can set it up. As a goalie, you don't know what she's going to do.
You know, Shimkus been taking all their corners, all their direct kicks, and she can place it. We'll see where she puts it now.
Just chip it right over the top. Let him gut it out.
She wants 10 yards. This is going to be a dangerous ball no matter where she decides to put it at this distance. Ball in, shot at the far corner, but it's too high.
How do you feel about that idea, taking a shot instead of maybe playing it through, letting them leg it out?
I don't know. I think she'd have floated one right to the top of the 6. Might have been really dangerous.
Oh, yeah.
So Juan Diego wins the ball back. Going to get it up to Jordan. Nope, it's going to go out of bounds.
But, you know, that's why she's the free kick specialist, we'll go ahead and call her, because she can put it on target. She can put it to the goal, but mix it up. I think last 3 that we've seen, they've all been shots on target or to the goalie. Give it up to a player, let something happen.
And she can do it. So goal scorer Durant comes in and replaces Reed. Dixie hoping to get an insurance goal. Juan Diego desperately wanting an equalizing goal with just 11 minutes, 20 seconds to go in this game. Ball forward to Woodbury. And Estridge going to send one off to Durant. Not going to get there as Meekum comes off her line to intercept it. Ball played forward. Good run. Good ball, but Ogilvy's going to take that away. Send it out of bounds. Ball played to the corner. Double teamed by Ogilvy and Gledhill. Shimkus trying to get it through. Blocked by Ogilvy, and then she just throws her down.
Another frustration foul. You won the ball from me. I'm going to let you know I didn't like it. And, and sit down.
She thought she was going to have a good cross, and Ogilvy denied her. That is frustrating.
They squoze her. Perfect defense, double team.
Yep. So in for a dispossession is Presley Estercone. Dixie now winning the ball. Estridge touches it forward. Chalice. Finally wins it. Back to Bernabe. And Woodbury is going to be called offsides. So
Chalice just
Meekum
sounds like a soccer player's name.
Sounds like a winner, you know? The cup?
Yeah.
Chalice?
Weird.
So Meekum comes clear out of the goal to take that kick. Interesting. Stratton dispossessed. Ball over to Jordan Jones, intercepted by Hadley Gledhill. Now Estridge with the ball is going to send it forward to Durant, who had the goal for Dixie. She's going to dribble it up the left line. Looking, is ushered out of bounds end line. Going to be called a goal kick.
Coach wanted a corner. Ref saw something different.
So Holly Chapton will come in for Jordan Jones here in the 8 minute, 30 seconds to go. Dixie still up 1 goal. Ball skips all the way through and cleared out by Ogilvy. Pressure applied by Aubrey Chalice and Woodbury. And Meekum just in time off her line to scoop that up. Again, Ogilvy with the long clear. And Chalice going to make a run on it, touches it forward to herself, going to get a shot off, and blocked out of bounds. So Dixie will get another corner. And Clough with the block out of bounds to save or prevent that goal scoring opportunity. Stratton will go all the way over to take this. Ball, oh, handball. No call. You're going to call timeout and confer with the VAR judge.
As to what
All the
we've seen.
Dixie girls pointing to the spot. The ref hasn't pointed to the spot yet. See if he gives it to him.
Goalie's going to go ahead and set it up as if it's a goal kick. Smart play.
Mm-hmm.
Goal kick is awarded.
They're going to call it goal kick.
Sounds like the fans are pretty happy with that.
Yep. Cheers of approval, right?
She just came in.
Oh.
Right here.
So they got 2 numbers. See if the ref figures that out.
Huh?
See if the ref figures that out.
Oh. She was the potato at the first, right?
Oh. Trocano? I guess so. So, Juan Diego with the attack here. The 6th minute. Dixie clearing it out. Long shot. She's ahead all alone. She's only 13 yards offsides.
Just slightly, and she almost gave it all she could get to get that ball in. Looked like she almost punched it in.
Tried.
But I think she was more or less trying to stop the ball, but she was just slightly offsides.
Just a little out of position. So, just 6 minutes left. Still 1-0 Dixie. Juan Diego trying to get the equalizer. Ball through. It's going to be ran on. Shimkus going to have a one-on-one with the goalie. Empty off the line with a huge block. Wow.
What a save.
Wow.
What a save.
That was the best opportunity that Juan Diego's had all evening.
Yes,
and
it was.
Empty with the denial. You got to love your goalie on those moments.
She came out confident, knew exactly when to explode out of the box. Laid her body out completely, just sacrificed it, prevent a goal.
Great run by Shimkus to get the opportunity, but Empty with an equally great play to deny it. Another long ball through. Shimkus has it again. She's going to make the run, and there is Ogilvy.
They're coming out strong. They know they've only got 5 minutes left. They want it. Dixie wants to prevent it.
Well, Dixie earlier in the game had the intensity and slacked off just a little bit.
It's changed just a little.
Juan Diego with the intensity now, and a dangerous opportunity there as Empty comes off her line again to intercept it.
And as you can notice, the sun has adjusted. Goalie had her hand up trying to block the sun and prevent the goal.
Yeah, that makes it tough looking at from that direction. Ball through. Woodbury's going to get there first. She decides to play it back and gives it right back to Presley Astrachan for Juan Diego. So this next 4 minutes,
Going to be some good soccer.
you're going to see where the intensity goes. Juan Diego right now with winning the intensity battle as they desperately want a goal, get back in this game. Little flop there, but she gets the reward.
Now, as a coach, do you stack the defense right here? Do you stack the defense, prevent a goal, clear it out for 4 minutes, or?
Well, there's 2 philosophies. One's to stack the defense, trying to prevent it. The other is to go with the one that got you and keep the pressure up front.
Get the insurance on it.
Definitely don't want to give anything easy in the defensive. Nice shot. Oh, hits the woodwork.
Right off the
Oh,
post.
my goodness.
Still with
Off the
opportunity.
crossbar. Another shot. High floater. Hits the woodwork. How close can you
Different
come?
opportunities.
Wow.
Wow.
Juan Diego wants to know, what do you got to do to get it? 2 off the crossbar. My goodness, 2 beautiful shots. Just 4 inches too high.
And that just keeps building your confidence. I mean, go ahead, keep taking shots.
Well, they've got the intensity and they're getting the shots, and it's not going to take much.
No.
They're going to eventually get one if they keep it up. Another ball through. There's Gledhill to deny. So Juan Diego really putting the pressure on, getting some great. Oh my goodness. Violent foul by Bernabe. Might be worthy of a card, but she doesn't get one. Roberts denies that one. Juan Diego still with the pressure up front, still with the intensity, putting a lot of balls through there. 2 minutes to go. Juan Diego's putting everything they got into it. Oh, and a ball skips through and she can't handle it. And then she takes down Ogilvy, and ref's going to call a foul. Juan Diego fans not happy about that. I think there was a foul, though.
Yes.
Pretty sure there was a foul. And they're just guessing. So, minute and a half to go. Juan Diego increasing the intensity tenfold here. And Dixie's just going to play the long ball, just the long clear. Woodbury's going to chase that one down. Going to cross back over. And she's going to be denied and dispossessed by Finney.
Miscommunication there.
Finney says no. Okay, now that one I didn't see. And Juan Diego really upset about that one. Did you see what happened?
I thought it was a little bit of soccer there.
Whatever, I missed it.
I mean, it was a 50-50 ball, little collision. I mean, nothing, just normal soccer, but he felt like there was a need to have
Great
a call.
Touch through by Estridge, and huge save.
A shot.
Oh, Burnaby with just a hair wide right.
And we are 30 seconds away.
But Estridge with a great touch through to herself. And Dixie going to sub, will waste the last 30 seconds.
The clock is stopped.
Yeah, the clock is stopped.
Good idea to create a sub there. Now you stack the D.
Definitely.
You have one girl stay up front, just play long ball to her.
Well, there's 18 seconds left. Juan Diego's going to have to hurry to get it up, and Roberts knocks it out of bounds. That'll pretty much do it for this game. May have one more long ball chance. Nope, Roberts heads it out again, and we're down to 3 seconds. 2 balls on the field, and Dixie takes this one. Another state championship, the 4th one for the Dixie Flyers, as pandemonium breaks out on the field. And Dixie finishes this game. But just by the hair of the net on the goal, as Juan Diego had several chances, hit the woodwork. How unlucky is that? How unlucky is that?
I mean, 2 different opportunities off the post. The crossbar, I mean, the first one bounces off the crossbar, comes back right to her, takes another shot off the crossbar. You just turn around and ask yourself, what do I have to do?
Yeah. What do you have to do?
Push pass.
That's a bit discouraging.
Push pass.
Push pass. Well, got to hand it to Dixie. They had the intensity for the better part of the first half and first half of the second. Juan Diego came back with some great pressure, but just couldn't get the finishes to pull it away. So Dixie team will come chant to their fans as they enjoy this thrill of victory, winning this championship. It's been 7 years for the Flyers as they return to get a championship here. And the coach giving giving Empey a hug for that great save.
Well deserved, well deserved.
You know, that has to be the save of the match.
Oh yeah.
As Juan Diego had the one-on-one opportunity for the equalizer, and Empey comes out, lays herself out,
body.
sacrificed.
I mean,
doesn't get any better than that.
Left it all out on the field. No questions asked.
And you got to hand it to Juan Diego. They had multiple chances to just
absolutely
put the dagger in. Dixie somehow comes up with the defense each time. And a little luck those 2 times off the crossbar.
Yeah. Right. You know, we playing around with in soccer, you know, you have competitions of
crossbar challenge.
Crossbar challenge. You know, we aim for the crossbar to show that our target's on, you know, but this time, no, you don't want to be playing that.
You want the crossbar challenge. You want the back of the net.
Yes, you do.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for this broadcast. Dave Howard, Tyler Okeson, we appreciate you joining in. Hope you enjoyed this game. It was a great one. Very exciting. Right down to the finish as Juan Diego fought hard, did all they could to come back and get in this game, and really deserved it as they had several opportunities. But the Flyers run away with the championship, and they'll be the 2013 girls soccer state champions in 3A. So we congratulate them, and we appreciate you for joining, and hopefully we'll catch you next year. As Woodbury does a little tumbling for the celebration.
She was saving for that. She wanted to do that for when she scored a goal. But, well, Dave, I appreciate you inviting me out here to do this today.
Well, I appreciate you coming. This was great, and it was a lot of fun. And
took me a little bit to get a hold of things. Hearing my voice numerous times repeating, felt like I was stuttering. I'm sorry about that.
A little echo in the headset makes it a little difficult.
Something I could get used to, but.
Yeah. Well, we'll sign out with that and give our congratulations to the Dixie Flyers, 2013 girls soccer state champions. And that's it for us, folks. Bid you adieu.